Top 10 actors who refused iconic roles: Sean Connery, Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings, the original James Bond, the epitome of cool. Sean Connery could have been Gandalf. Peter Jackson wanted him badly, offered him 15% of the profits. Connery read the script, didn't understand it, read the book, still confused. He passed. Ian McKellen took the role. The trilogy made billions. Connery's share would have been $450 million, the most expensive no in Hollywood history. He admitted it later. The regret ate at him. He tried to make amends, took The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, another fantasy film, a disaster. It became his last movie. He retired after that. The role that got away haunted him. Gandalf's staff could have been his. Instead, he walked away from Middle-earth and nearly $500 million. Michelle Pfeiffer, Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs' beauty with depth. That was Michelle Pfeiffer. Jonathan Demme wanted her for Clarice. She read the script. Too dark, too violent. She couldn't sleep after reading it. So she passed. Jodie Foster stepped in, won the Oscar. The film became a classic. Pfeiffer watched from the sidelines. Years later, she admitted the regret. The role was perfect for her. She knew it then. Fear stopped her. The darkness scared her. But great roles require courage. She learned that lesson the hard way. Foster's performance became iconic. Pfeiffer's could have been too. Instead, she played Catwoman. Good, but not Oscar-worthy. Some chances don't come twice. Will Smith, Neo in The Matrix, The Fresh Prince at a Crossroads. Will Smith was offered The Matrix. The Wachowskis pitched it. He didn't get it. Bullet time, digital reality. It sounded crazy. He chose Wild Wild. West instead. Big mistake. Huge. The Matrix revolutionized cinema. Keanu Reeves became Neo. Smith became a cowboy and a flop. He jokes about it now. But the pain is real. He could have been the one. Instead, he fought a giant mechanical spider. The Matrix spawned sequels, philosophy courses, cultural phenomena. Wild Wild West spawned nothing. Smith rebounded, became a superstar anyway. But Neo? That stings. He tells the story often, a cautionary tale. Sometimes the safe choice is the wrong choice. Burt Reynolds, James Bond before Daniel Craig, before Pierce Brosnan. They wanted Burt Reynolds. 1970s. Connery was done. They needed a new Bond. Reynolds was hot. Deliverance, The Longest Yard, box office gold. Producer Cubby Broccoli called. Reynolds said no. An American shouldn't play Bond. Too respectful of the character. Noble, but costly. Roger Moore got the role. 7 Bond films. Reynolds watched. The regret grew. He could have been 007. Instead, he did Smokey and the Bandit. Fun, but not Bond. Years later, he admitted it. Turning down Bond haunted him. The tuxedo, the martinis, the women, all Moors. Reynolds kept his principles, lost an empire. Sometimes being right feels wrong. John Travolta, Forrest Gump from. Vinnie Barbarino to Vincent Vega. John Travolta's comeback was complete. Then came Forrest Gump. The script landed on his desk. He passed, chose another project. Tom Hanks said yes, won his second Oscar. The film made $678 million, became a cultural touchstone. Life is like a box of chocolates. That could have been Travolta's line. He watches it now with mixed feelings. Admires Hanks, regrets his choice. The other project? Nobody remembers it. Gump runs through history. Travolta ran from it. He rebounded with Pulp Fiction. But Gump? That's the one that got away. Some roles define careers, others haunt them. Forrest Gump does both. Jack Nicholson, Michael Corleone in The Godfather. Jack was already Jack. The wild eyes, the wicked grin. Paramount wanted him for Michael. He read the script, loved it, but he was wrong for it. Too Irish, not Italian enough. He recommended Pacino. Class act, still hurt. The Godfather became legendary. Pacino became a god. Nicholson became more successful anyway. But Michael Corleone? That role had weight, gravitas, transformation. Jack didn't need it, but he wanted it. Years later, he got his mob movie, The Departed, won an Oscar. But it wasn't The Godfather. Nothing was. Nothing ever would be. He made the right choice. Doesn't mean it didn't sting. Molly Ringwald, Pretty Woman, the queen of the Brat Pack. John Hughes's muse. Molly Ringwald owned the 80s. Then came Pretty Woman. The script was darker then. Less fairy tale, more reality. She didn't like it. Too mature, too different. She walked. Julia Roberts walked in. Became a superstar overnight. The film grossed $463 million. Launched 1,000 romantic comedies. Ringwald watched from the sidelines. Her teen years were ending. This could have been her transition. Instead, Roberts made the transition from unknown to icon. Ringwald's career stalled. She admits the regret now. Pretty Woman changed everything. For Roberts, for romantic comedies, for everyone except Ringwald. Al Pacino, Han Solo in Star Wars, before he was Michael Corleone, before he was Serpico. Al Pacino auditioned for Han Solo. George Lucas liked him. The script? Pacino didn't. A guy in a dog suit? He couldn't see. It passed. Harrison Ford got it. Became a legend. Star Wars changed cinema, changed culture, changed everything. Pacino watched from Earth, while Ford flew through space. The regret came later, when the film exploded, when Han became iconic. Pacino had plenty of success, but Star Wars? That was different. That was forever. He chose the stage over the stars. Usually the right choice, not this time. Some roles transcend acting. Han Solo was one. Pacino learned that, too late. Warren Beatty, Bill in Kill Bill, sigh. Ultimate Hollywood playboy. Warren Beatty aged gracefully. Quentin Tarantino wrote Bill for him. Kill Bill. The title said it all. Beatty read it, loved it, hesitated, too violent, too long a commitment. He stalled. David Carradine stepped in, made Bill iconic, cool, philosophical, deadly, everything Beatty could have been. The film became Tarantino's masterpiece. Beatty became a footnote. Could have been Bill. That's his credit. He had his reasons. Family, age, comfort, all valid, all costly. Carradine's career resurrected. Beatty's last great role evaporated. Some chances require leaps. Beatty stayed grounded. Bill flew without him. Marlon Brando, Lawrence of Arabia, the greatest actor alive. That was Brando in 1960. David Lean wanted him. Lawrence of Arabia, the role of a lifetime. Brando said yes, then said no, then said maybe, then disappeared. Lean couldn't wait. Peter O'Toole got the call, became a legend. The desert, the epic, the madness, all O'Toole's. Brando went on to greatness. But Lawrence, that was different. That was immortal. Brando knew it. The regret festered. He had his reasons. Didn't want to spend months in the desert. Didn't trust Lean. Didn't matter. The film won 7 Oscars. Became the greatest epic ever made. Without Brando, he conquered Hollywood, but he lost the desert. Some roles are bigger than actors. Lawrence was one. Brando knew it. Too late. These 10 actors said no. 2 letters. 1 word. Career-changing consequences. They had their reasons. Fear, confusion, principle, pride, all understandable, all costly. The roles they rejected became legendary. In other hands, other faces, other voices. The regret lingers. In interviews, in quiet moments, in what-ifs. Hollywood is built on choices. Yes or no. These 10 chose no, and spent lifetimes wondering why. The parts they played were good, some were great, but the parts they didn't play, those are the ones that haunt, forever asking, what if I'd said yes?